Youmies, welcome to our next reading. So this is another try of the reading that I did with the sexual magic card, which really didn't make any sense. So I redo it. I will redo it with this tarot deck, okay? Because I mean, it was fun using the tarot of sexual magic. I just had this spontaneous idea, but how should you do it in such a reading? It was like a silly reading, you know, like I could have thrown it out, but it didn't really make sense, so I deleted it, just for you to know. So we're trying this again, but now with these cards. Let me see. What are these cards even? They're like from Japan, right? I'll show you the cover in case you can read it. So I got these, I think from Etsy. They're like really cool tarot decks. My tarot decks nowadays on Etsy. I really want to support also the other artists, right, that do this art and they cannot really sell on Amazon or in like bigger stores, so they sell it on Etsy on their own pages. And if you like to look for tarot decks, you can also look there. They have beautiful tarot decks. I also have the Venice tarot deck from there and the Titanic. I will use them in the next I have so many beautiful decks that we can check out, and most of them are from Etsy. So let's see. This is also one of them. Beautiful. I really love the shiny color here. I don't know if you can see it. Look at how beautiful. So our topic today is he interested in more than friendship? Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. I see you at the piles. Signifiers are coming in. Please look at them. So is your person interested in more than just a friendship? So we're looking at situations where you have a friendship with a person, where you are interested, but you don't know if they are interested in a relationship or in a situationship, but more than just friends. Just friends, okay? So that's what we're doing. I see you at your piles. Take care. Bye, Yumies. So, pile 1, let's go. I hope you had fun. We had our live tonight. That was really fun. I really love when we meet as a community. I hope that all of you are, there for the right reasons. And I want to avoid situations like 4 years ago, So, let's see. Pile 1, please. Are they interested in more than friendship? Is your person interested in more than friendship? So let's look at this tarot deck. Hopefully it makes more sense. So first card coming out. 4 of coins. Aren't those cards beautiful? Oh my gosh. Yeah, they're very very like big cards, very thin though. That's how the Japanese cards are. Like, they are always like this. I have a bunch of them. Card 2, please. So, card 2 is the Fool. Wow, look at this holding the rose. This is really beautiful. Next card up is the Two of Swords. And the Magician. Wow. So. Let's put the cards a little bit. Can you see it? hopefully. So I can tell you a yes already. Let's put these cards here. Your person is interested in more than friendship. We can see that here with the Fool. The Fool is a card of just throwing yourself into a situation without really thinking, but into a new situation. This is also trying out something new. We see them as coming up as the Magician. The Magician also always means I want to manifest this, yeah? So if this card comes out in 4 cards in such a reading, it means that your person is interested in more than friendship. They want to manifest this, but at the same time, like we have the new situation coming up here, and we have the Magician here, which speaks of a new start and a continuation of a story, but with a different outcome. Yeah, with a Magician. We have the Fool, which is number 0, and then we have the 1, which speaks of doing something different in this connection. So yeah, if we talk about, you know, do they want more than friendship? Yes, they do. Yeah, but at the same time, they're indecisive. We have the 2 of Swords here and the 4 of Coins. They're afraid to lose the friendship. And I mean, that's a normal thinking, right? Because if you go into a relationship after a friendship, or if you go into being lovers after a friendship, it's always like this, right? I mean, that's a normal thing. You always are confused, because there's a state of confusion here, and also a state of hesitation. Like, should I do it? Should I not do it? Because at the end of the day, if it doesn't work out, if it was just a one-night thing or a fling, it could also be that, you know, a lot of these relationships don't bounce back into friendship, right? Because once you open up in a different way to each other, you cannot easily go back. Yeah, this is almost like the first card coming out is like your person really values that friendship between the 2 of you with the 4 of Coins. They don't want to give that up, not for the sake of making love, you know. So because a lot of times it doesn't work out. Yeah, a lot of times when you go from friends to lovers, it could work out, but a lot of times it doesn't. It's just a fling, or it's just a one-night thing, or it's just a situationship where bouncing back into friendship is, for some people, almost impossible. Yeah, and this is what this person is hesitating here with, your person. They want to, but at the same time, they're like afraid to lose this friendship. So they're in the process of decision making, okay? But to answer your question, because we wanted to answer yes or no, yes, they are interested in more. Okay, so yeah, that's what we're having. Let's move on to our next pile, guys. I hope I see you again. Take care. And I see you in the next reading, Yumis. Bye. Hi, pile 2. Welcome to your reading. So, is your person interested in more than a friendship? Let's see. I really love these readings, guys, because they're short. They are, yeah, first card falls out. I don't need to do them for such a long time. You know, I don't need to invest like 45 minutes for the reading. And they precisely give an answer. So I'm okay with doing it like this, you know. I'm okay, because sometimes you say, well, if you just ask a yes or no question, you know, the universe cannot really answer that question. I don't feel that at all. I feel the universe is answering beautifully here. So first card out is the Hermit in your case. Pile 2, please. Next card is the 7 of Wands. Look how beautiful with this shining surface. I really love these cards. The Hermit, the 7 of Wands. It could be that your person has retreated. They're not really talking to you, or they took themselves like out of the equation. Could be because we have the Lovers card coming out. So they're thinking about this heavily. Like, I don't know. Look at this. She's holding the apple. This is the apple of temptation. He's looking a little bit like, you know, should I do it? Should I not? Should I make a move? Should I not? And then we have the 7 of Coins. Hoocha! Oh. If I do that, that's a big sign. I mean, this is her in lingerie, right? I mean, this card is like, that's like, she has nothing on. Like, they're thinking about this in that way. They're already thinking about you in that way. This is very erotic. Like, yeah, I mean, pile 2, yes. There's a big yes. Like, they're thinking about you. Like, in like that way, not as friends, not at all. I don't know when this started, but we see here the Lovers. We see the 7 of Coins. They're hesitating for a long time to ask you about this, and maybe they retreated. I don't know. If you, like, one of the big signs is that this person is not as open as they were before. It could be that they even canceled your friendship. I don't know. This person here is not someone that is afraid to lose the friendship to the relationship or to the erotic component of your relationship, because they are already thinking in that way. I don't know. It seems like as if you are not aware with the 7 of Wands, or you are not into that. Maybe you told that person and that's why they draw back. There's here some kind of I want to go closer with the camera. There's some kind of situation here where your person is in secret heavily thinking about this, but you, I have to fix where I'm sitting, because this is like not very easy with the table on the floor. Yeah, it seems like as if you have turned backs upon each other. Okay, so there could be a timeout in the friendship. This could be that your person like they took themselves out. Maybe they told you they don't have time to see you, and you were confused. You're like, well, what? We have, we're friends. Why can't we see each other? Well, because of that. This person, for them, you told them here with this card. There's some kind of conversation you guys had where you told them that you are not interested in more than friendship, or you friend zone them and you don't see them in an erotic way. They do see you here in that way. But in some kind of way, you told this person you're not interested in having more than a friendship. There's an opinion here where you're holding that apple close to yourself. You're not giving the apple to that person. You see that here in this card? Like they're turning their back upon each other, and you're holding the apple close to yourself. This is the temptation. This is you told this person, I'm not interested. Maybe even you told this person you're not interested in a relationship at all at this time. Maybe they think you are not ready for a relationship, or you told this person you're sick and tired of guys, or you're sick and tired of just having one night stands or something like that. It's something where they assume, and I don't know if this was a conversation or if they just assume that, but here they definitely assume that you are not interested, that you friend zone them, or that you say, well, you're not my type, something like that. Maybe you guys even had a conversation where you told this person you're not my type. I could never imagine being with you in a relationship because you're not my type, or I could never get these thoughts when I look at you, something like that. Like, that's really mean, because this really stuck with the person, and that's why they retreated. So I definitely think if you had a fallout in your connection and you were wondering why that person has not answered you, why they took themselves out, why they retreated in some kind of way, well, that's it. Because they want more. They think of you in that way. And they don't want to hurt your feelings. Or they don't want to put themselves out there if you're saying, well, I'm not interested. You are friend-zoned for me, So that's the situation. So yes, pile 2, to answer your question, yes. Now you can think what you do with that. But they are already thinking of you in that way. So yes, big yes. And you probably should respect their boundaries. Like if you told them you're friend zoning them, like for all time, then this person having feelings for you or thinking of you in an erotic way, and they don't want to interact with you, you know, that's the reason why. And see, this is the point. This is what I'm always saying. Like, how do you go back from that? There is no going back, because that person will always think, this is the last card here. This person will always think of you that way. So, you know, this is the thing where friendships turn. This is the thing where, yeah, it's a hard time going back to friends, being friends now. Like, at least for this person. Okay? So, that's what I'm having for you, pile 2. Take care. I hope you like this reading and give it a thumbs up, okay? See you in the next reading. Bye. So, hi my pile 3. Welcome to your reading. Let's see. Is your person interested in more than friendship? Let's use these cards. So, what's coming up for you guys? Let's see. First card is the Page of Coins. Okay, I really love these cards. They're so shiny, it's so cute. Wow, look at this. Oh, we have the, wow. Look at this guy. He's like ready. He's like waiting for his, with his big cup ready. Like, when are you opening up to me? Like, I'm waiting for some time now. Next card. The 5 of, what is this? 5 of Wands. There's competition here. What is he doing? It looks like he's like doing some magic. What is he doing? And then we have, wow, so many kings. Like, there are some kings. Like, all people. We have definitely 2 guys. We have then another guy. Like, what are you doing, pile 4? Like, there are so many people in your surroundings. Like, so many guys, so many kings. Like, wow. What is this? So they are aware of this, you know. So we have a blonde hairy guy here in your surrounding. This could be your person. This could be the one waiting on you, the one that is coming from the friendship, okay? Are they interested in more than being friends? Let me be clear about this. No. No, because there are too many guys. Yeah. You know what's coming through is here. We also have the King of Coins. This is your divine counterpart. There is another guy here in the picture. This guy is in your future. It's on the right side. This is someone that maybe might not even be in your surrounding, but is coming in. But listen, your person, pile 4, they want to be in your surrounding as well. But you are someone, pile 4, that is very wanted by guys. So you have suitors, and a lot of them, like all of them are guys here on my picture. 2 possible suitors. These could be people that you're dating at the moment. This could be your person and another guy. This could be your boyfriend and the one we're talking about. I don't know, but there is definitely here, there are 2 guys fighting for your attention. And they're fighting. We have the 5 of Wands in between. This is the fight for attention, you know. Both of them are doing magic in order to get your attention. And then we have your person here, and I think that's his energy, the one we're talking about. Because look at this. Yeah, these are suitors. These are either people that, you know, guys like exes or new people, but they represent possible suitors. And your person, yeah, that's his energy. That's why I put him out first. He has this little coin, you see that? He just gets a little bit of your attention, but he gets all the attention because he's your friend, right? So, is your friend interested in more than friendship? No. You know why? Because this guy would make a move. Yeah, like in my opinion, like if you would listen like a little bit to Purple's opinion, like Purple's opinion is that there is no friendship between male and female. Let's say it like this, because we're not talking about masculine and feminine energy. We're talking about male and female if they are heterosexual, right? I don't think there is friendship. I think this is, you know, you guys coming together, but usually the situations are different for each and every one. So sometimes you meet each other, you meet other people when you already have a boyfriend, right? Or when the place is not free, or you're single and you're not interested in dating. But someday there will come a point where this space is becoming free again. So a lot of guys, they sneak in as friends because they're waiting for that space to be occupied one day, you know? So a lot of them are, and they might not even tell you this, but a lot of them, you know, and especially like for guys, it's the first attraction thing. I don't think a guy friend zones you if he is, or if he wants to have that space. He's friend zoning you until that space is becoming free again. Yeah, I mean that's the experience that I have in my life. I don't know, there could be other experiences, but in my case, if I had a friend, usually became my boyfriend after some time. For women it's different. Women friend zone because they're not interested. Yeah, women can have male friends, yes, they don't see them as sexual as well, but the moment you have this continually like friendship, like women tick in a different way. Like if you have a friendship for some time and your person, like he is always there for you, you know, is in a friendship always there, because women crave this friendship in a relationship as well. So if you have someone that's always there for you and is like listening to your concerns and is listening to you, is doing things with you, is like, you know, going out, and if it's just a normal thing like going to a cafe, women fall for this after some time. And if we're honest with ourselves, you know, a lot of women have guys friend zoned just because their boyfriend doesn't have time to do all these things maybe, and so they're like using these other guys, you know, to fulfill the space in order to have nice conversations, to go to a cafe, to go shopping. I mean, you could all do all that with your boyfriend, but a lot of times women crave a lot of attention, and sometimes one guy cannot fulfill all of this intention, and he doesn't have to, right? So a lot of women, if we are honest, are keeping masculine friends, male friends that are heterosexual, in order to do all these things. But they might be not even interested. That's true. They might not be interested in them in a love way. But women fall after some time. Women do not fall. Like sometimes you take some time to get used to a person, and a lot of times you fall for your best friend, of course, because he's the guy always there, right? So for women to fall like for a best friend is almost normal after some time. Yeah, that's why I think, in my opinion, like a friendship between a guy and a girl is usually turning into something if they're both open and they do not have partners. So here, this is like a strategic, like, I don't know, but if you see that you have here suitors that are interested in having a relationship with you before, and it could be that one of them is your boyfriend. And then you have your friend. And he's fine with his position because he knows there are others at the moment who are fighting for your attention where he is not even in the picture for you. He sees that. I mean, he's the closest to you. And he shows himself. He even shows himself in the cards as the page. The page is like not a king. So he sees himself either not deserving of you as his girlfriend, or he does not even see himself in the picture as a suitor at all. Yeah? So no, he is not interested because he sees himself spending more time and getting all the attention from you. Because look at all the roses here. There are roses blooming around him. You see that? This is your favorite person. Like you probably spend more time with him than with these guys. And that he's fine with that. He's fine. He's like taking that position and saying, okay, maybe one day I'm ready, but I'm not ready yet. Maybe he has a girlfriend or he is not interested in that at the moment. But he strategically sees his position with you better in the way of being a friend than in the way of fighting for your attention, because he also sees that these guys are fighting for your attention. Like you choose people constantly. I don't know why. This is like you do like, okay, do I take this one or do I take this one? So he's like saying, well, you know, do whatever you want, but I'm always there. I have the best position as best friend. Something like that, you know. So he might even be interested in, because we have the blooming roses here, so I don't know, maybe in like what he would not tell you in secret, he is like a secret admirer, but we don't know about this. We talked about, is he interested in more than a friendship? And no, he's not interested in more than a friendship now. Okay, guys, I hope you like this reading. If this scenario doesn't make sense for you, then maybe choose one of the other piles, or maybe come stop by at a different reading. And I talk to you too much. Like this is enough. Here it's like 11 minutes. So I don't know. Yeah, maybe sometimes when I have to say some things, the short picker cards are long picker cards. Okay, so here we go. I hope you had fun with this reading. Stop by at another time. Okay, bye guys.